Hello, friends. Oh man, still nothing? Come on, computer, get with it. Don't judge me. You know what this is? Do you know where this goes? Oh yeah, that works so much better if you plug the headphones in. Don't judge me. All right, what do I have? That's the whole gang. I think we are going to be without. Uh, yeah, we're going to be without potato today. Drop this. Confirm. All right. No. Nar. No, not presently. Um, Good question, but no, he is not with you guys. He So anyways, I'm still gonna work on a t-shirt that says that. Cool. So anyways, we are joining back in episode 10. This one is called Into the Maw. This is our campaign for Tomb of Annihilation or something like that. It's loosely based off of that. We are picking up with you guys having gone through all of the trials, officially having joined and been signed into the guild of the Reclamation Guild. You have been partnered up with your first patron, your first partner, kind of like a level 3 who's responsible for making sure the level 1s don't get killed. He has agreed to see you out on a few of your quests, not to intervene and get in the way of them, but to see you out on a few of your quests and do his best to make sure that you are not dead, or if you are dead, that he can return you to the city and have you revived. If you have a good enough time adventuring with him, he does have a quest that he wants you to go on as squires, or as they call the verification clause. It is a clause in contracts for patrons that they can pay out an additional sum, typically like 10% of the original sum, for someone to verify that the quest has been completed. So he does have that as an option for you all if you want to join him in that. He did say he doesn't think you're ready for it. It's a rather difficult task, or so he's been led to believe. So you have decided, I believe there are 2 quests that you are currently deciding upon. There is the Find the Den of the Baryonyx, which is the dinosaur that you guys had encountered in the Trial of Initiative. And there's another one by Matembe of the Thunderherd Track, and he is asking for a new theropod star for his races, his dinosaur races in Port Nyanzaru. You had gone through, you had returned to the city, you had begun to do some research on, I actually believe that you'd done some research with Volothamp Gedarm, famed author and self-proclaimed adventurer. His adventures sometimes being more of creative license than they are fact, and I think that Lorelei had seen through that, and did a name drop, so that Volo was intrigued in having a conversation with her about the what could be known as still waters. Volothamp said that there were multiple waters in Chult that could be identified as the still waters, and in terms of 2 rivers, well, there are 2 that he knows of right away. Those are the Social Star and the Tiryiki. Let's just remind ourselves, because we're in the middle of recapping, it doesn't hurt. Ka-chunk. All right, on this page, I think we actually had Bex draw it out for us, or maybe someone else drew it out. I have somebody's markings on this page. So we have this map of Chult. There is the River Social Star that heads southwest of Port Nyanzaru towards Camp Righteous, and there's the River Tiryiki, which heads basically southeast, but mostly just straight south of Port Nyanzaru. You had discovered that there were multiple lakes. He said that there were other rivers, like the River Tath, but in terms of 2 rivers, those could be the 2 rivers, or it would be more likely that it was 2 sequential rivers, like maybe the River Olung, which I didn't drop on the map for some silly DM reason. We'll just put that on there. Change layer, map. Good. So that one is all the way down over here. So that would be another river that he was aware of on this map. And the River Tath, he would have said, is over here by Jahaka Bay. Jahaka Bay right there. So those are the rivers that he knows of in this place, and he has sailed around and told you a few bays, like the Snapping Bay Turtle Bay, the Cauldron, Shilku Bay, Jahaka Bay. However, all of those are very tumultuous ocean bays. The area that he believed he saw as he flew over on an airship called the Star Goddess, there was a lake just north of the Peaks of Flame, right here. Oops, I have my OBS, which is showing my my second screen, so sometimes I try to click my OBS instead of click the screen. Okay, there's a lake here that he believes is the highest point of elevation, the highest water point of elevation in Chult, and therefore should have still waters, as nothing pours into it. Did I put that on the wrong layer? No, no, it's there. Okay. I don't know why I just turned red all of a sudden. Oh, you did that, Barn. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. With that, you guys came out of the tower. You discovered a long, what do they call it? Tall, dark, and handsome. More or less, depending on your whether you're Team Edward or Team Jacob. So tall, dark, and handsome, thin man in a completely black cloak and wrapped in body wrappings, with both Parn and Lorelei recognized as being characteristic of some other places far east in the Mulhorand and in the wastes of the eastern areas. One of you had been to those, and one of you has read about those. It was later revealed that they were not actually body wrappings, they are burial wrappings. This undead servant, who was unresponsive to any provoking or questions, was quickly claimed by a younger, sort of maddened, almost Doofenshmirtz, almost mad scientist character. I almost want to say Rick from Rick and Morty, but like that's so toxic, I'd rather not link ourselves up to that. Um, so we have this mad scientist type character who joined up with you all and was very open about the nature of their assistant. And Guchamog said, though it is not illegal in the city, it is highly, highly frowned upon due to the sanctity of the dead and all the rules going around those. So he advised that you guys go back out to the old town, which is just outside of Chult, closer to the trash heap, closer to the jungle. And he advised that you would go. Sage be Jerry. That's such an insult. Okay. Brilliant. I'll take Morty, I guess. Okay. And not like the evil Morty, like the dumb Mortys. I'm all for that. All right. Jokes aside, he had taken you guys out to what is called the Old City on the. This map is sideways. I need to remember that. It is not the northwest. It is the southwest. Out here in the Old City, right next to what is a giant trash heap, and a couple of old markets there next to the Executioner's Run, which is number 2. And he took you behind a building, and then behind that building there was an efficiency, and then behind that efficiency there was a shed, quite literally like a 8x16 tool shed, and that is where our Black Dragonborn Guchamog grew up. That is his I don't know what you want to say, like that's his home. And he says, like, we're not going to be bothered here. This is the right place to talk about all things plan, adventure, and previous happenings to us. This is the right place to do it. So with that, I think we come right back into scene. Sage, when this is post Fang leaving, you would have had to have spent the better part of a day outside of the city and then have come back, because they have not rested yet. But I don't think, given how well last night's rest went in the jungle or in the floodplains, I don't think Sage would want to do it again. No.
No, I just like imagine that I would just come maybe skipping, but also almost like trying to skip, but like falling over a little bit. Not really the best rest, probably holding hands with my little barn and just walk in like, what's okay?
Yeah.
Oh, you'll never guess what I learned. Not much. But kind of like that. Just like not a big deal that she just went not necessarily missing, but decided to do her own thing for a few days, and we just lost a friend, and she's obviously in some sort of denial.
Yeah, for clarity, less than a day. This morning was the morning you woke up and Fang had just been taken by the dinosaur. This is still have not had a single rest. So
still the same. Yeah. So it just looked like she's behind on the party. That's all.
yeah, you probably walk up as they're going past Executioner's Run. So they see somebody who's like, this man here has been sentenced by the Circle of Justice to run once through the trial of through the Executioner's Run. Upon completion, they will be absolved, and all of their crimes will be expunged from their record. And like they push the person into the pit, and like they start running, and you just hear, "Ah!" He is now innocent of all previously accused crimes. And people are like, money is exchanged. They bring up some track star, like some person who's ran it multiple times, and he has like these bone plates on his arms that he runs through, and then he's just punching dinos in the head. And that's when you come across each other. All of that to say that like there's a whole scene, which is why nobody notices the black dragonborn, the green flower girl, the dwarf, the undead, the your lot, which is not normal at all. The most normal of you is Sage, but Sage is that's not true. Parn is pretty normal.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Parn is pretty normal. Sage would look like normal if they were a rucking like fanatic, like one of those off-grid type people.
I also imagine like my hair is somehow messier than usual. Like not only is there the sticks and stuff sticking out of it, but instead it's like kind of covered in mud and stuff. Like
you have
it's like a
plates.
palm frond. It looks like I fashioned like a hat, but really I just didn't know it was there.
Nice. Yeah, so you all come together. This is when Guchamog takes you back to his shack behind the efficiency, behind the building, behind the shop. And it is like if you pushed the shack over, it would fall into the trash pile. It reeks. It smells of like rancid milk. And there's no milk product to be rancid, but it just smells bad, like a McDonald's ice cream maker. Sorry, our ice cream maker's down presently. I'm not bitter. I haven't
It's
eaten.
been 5,000 years.
Yeah, I haven't eaten at McDonald's in probably a decade. So I can't say, but it used to smell terrible. All right, I digress. I turn the scene over to you as Guchamog finally says, "Okay, this is a safer place for us to talk about all the things." Where'd the elf go? Damn it! He's lost one of his people. He peeks his head behind the shed to see if they fell into the trash pile. Oh, it's not a problem. Evening's coming. I'm sure he'll be fine. Did you decide on the quest you guys wanted to do? I only ask because I have to go prep the charter.
Hmm?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're back. All right. Nice. Good to see you, wild girl. So I was talking with
Oh, so we are
flowers
Yeah.
and dwarf, and they're between a couple different. They're for the first charter. They're like their beginning charter. I could take you to Firefinger, but I think that's best we don't do that. So they had some ideas of I'm gonna go outside and look for the dwarf. When you guys decide what you want to do quest-wise, just let me know. I'll go fill out the charter with the guild, and we'll get you started.
A quest? Like, we're gonna go on adventures together? That's pretty cool. So Wolfie like went off on his adventure and he doesn't want us to like I guess he's fine. So that's it. What are we doing? We're going to find more friends? And she just stares at Lorelai actually, because she's decided Lorelai tells us what to do.
Yes, we're gonna go find more friends and we're gonna do adventures, but I don't think you've met our newest friend. This is Phoenix. Phoenix, this is Paige. She is lovely.
She like jumps a little. Or it'll be like, oh, palm front. Like what? Oh, okay. Hi. Wow. That's a lot of bandages. Are you
Oh no, that's Mr. Body, actually. That's Mr. Phoenix is the small, sickly-looking one next to him.
Oh. Do they like pass you bandages when you don't feel. Are you okay? I have potions. Like, do you need? Wait, are you sick? Are you okay? Do you want to be friends though? Like, I really could use a friend like that. No.
Is she talking to me or is she talking to the body still?
Oh, to literally anyone who's listening, but staring in your general direction. So yes. I'm pretty good at making friends. Actually, that's what grandmother. Well, grandmother never said that, but I'd like to think she would say that now when she found out that I somehow made it into the best friends club. Although we lost a friend, but that was their choice. So you have to be your new friend. Is that okay? I mean, bonus friend, right? I am Sage. Here, heart.
Yeah, he just doesn't look impressed. But he will shake her hand.
Okay. I was thinking. Yes. Cool. Adventures. More friends. Perfect. Fennec or Phoenix?
That doesn't matter that much.
Oh, cool. Awesome. They would just spend. Sounds good.
Well, on that note, we tried last time to come to a decision, but everybody was against what I wanted to do and wanted to do their own thing, but then that was too dangerous, and I just don't know what you guys want to do.
I don't care.
Lovely.
Fine. What are we doing? How are you? You look very strong and stuff. Maybe you need a nap. Maybe we need a bath. Is there like water around here? Maybe we should do that.
We can definitely, once we've discussed everything here, we can go back. We definitely need a night in the city to just, you know, not die. But yeah, it sounded like you all wanted to do the nest of the dinosaur or catching a dinosaur. That's what seemed to be the consensus last time.
Are we gonna just befriend dinosaurs? That's pretty cool. I've never done that, but you can probably like bring them some meat or something, right? Isn't that what you do? You like feed things and then you're a friend?
I don't think you quite understand what the mission was supposed to be. We're supposed to go and kill the thing that killed or took Wolfie.
Oh, but I thought Wolfie left on their own.
After they got drug away, they came back, and then they left again.
Oh.
Yes. We tried to catch him, but he's just too fast for us. So,
Yeah. He's 4 legs though, so we only have 2, so it makes sense. Like the math, be mathin'.
That's very correct.
I know, thank you. I learned something in the woods 2 hours ago.
That's great.
That's kind of the only thing though. I don't really, why are we, is it mean? Is it gonna kill other things? That way?
Well, it's, that's a very interesting philosophical question. In this case, this specific dinosaur has killed a lot of people.
Who's Bill?
Just a man. Not important to the story.
Okay.
So, I totally understand not wanting to kill any creatures. I do feel for you on that. But this one is kind of bad. It's a very bad friend, and we have to put it down, unfortunately.
We can save him. What if we showed him all the kindness of our hearts and then like gave him some food and maybe told him not to kill things? I'm gonna try that first.
Something.
Yeah, you try that.
Okay,
No,
well, thank
despite the
you.
kindness of your heart,
Yeah.
it's probably just going to want to eat your heart.
No, try it,
So-
try it. I want to see what happens.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it probably tastes good,
Thanks.
honestly. That's what I was told. It's a delicacy.
You do realize that one of the things we're going to do is kill lots of things. That's what being in the guild means.
Yeah, we're gonna make friends, and then we're gonna make other non-friends. Okay. Well, we could
And
probably
this is one of those non-friends.
yeah. So can we talk to them first when we see them, or we'll just see if it's like maybe it's rapid, or they gotta give it the old dart to the face.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, is that
mm,
decided then? We're going to go after the dinosaur? Or does
yeah.
anyone else want to speak up and say that's a terrible idea because it almost killed us all last night?
Wait, really?
I know I'm worried about that.
Great!
Well, what else
Then
are we
how
doing?
about we pick something easier?
Well, what else is easier? Because I also don't really want to kill.
There's a
Thank-
couple of missions that we can
Yeah.
we're just taking something to someone, we're checking
Yeah.
in on them. Just
Let's
a
do that.
little walk through the woods,
Yeah,
as it were.
Oh my god. I think we should go on a walk. That sounds fantastic. I will pack snacks. She's already like opening up her like shawl just to say like I will pack snacks and like patting random berries down that she got from the woods that you probably wouldn't eat, but you could if you wanted. It doesn't matter that they taste like, old grapes. It's fine. And it's not wine.
You're so thoughtful. Thank you.
Yeah, I still have turkey from the lizards if you want, by the way.
Delicious. But let's save that. Let's save that for the trip. We shouldn't eat it now at all. Yeah, save it for later. Much later. So I don't know. I mean, I'm going to say this so wrong. It's such a strange word for me. But Fort Belluarian. Such a hard word. It needs couriers. We could do that.
I thought we were going
Courier
for a
things.
walk and the
Yeah,
check on someone.
it's like a walk, but we have to take a little message with us when we go. Anyone?
So you said we could check on someone?
Well,
I
there's
think
lots
we
of
could do
people
that.
trapped down. I think that might be the best place to start. Something gentle. Ease us into it.
Yeah, walk. I want to go on a walk. I've already
Be a
been on a walk
very
for
good
like 8
walk.
hours, but I could walk more, probably.
Think it
Yeah.
out. Let's go for a walk then. Anyone opposed? Now's the moment to say no. Good, great. Moments passed. Go Chamog!
I am so impressed that you and him are still such good friends. Like, he is such a ridiculous dragon man. Good for you. Good for you.
Yes.
He comes back into the shack almost serendipitously. I couldn't find the drow. I don't know. I mean, the sun's going down, and I figured he'd probably become invisible at that point. I don't know.
But are you afraid of your friend? Do you need us to find him for
No,
you?
your friend. I was trying to find you. You're the drow boy, which is Zenthar. I was trying to find the forge. Isn't he one of your friends?
Yeah.
Yes.
Could I
does
try to
tend
use
to
message?
wander.
Message him. Just be like,
I think message you had to be close.
30 feet.
30 feet. Yeah, he's not within 30 feet.
I think it's 30 feet.
Yeah.
Is it 60 or 30? I'm gonna look.
I definitely know he's not within either of those radii.
Yeah.
Uh.
I would still try. Be like, what up? No, she doesn't know what up, but
What up?
what up? What's you doing?
120 feet.
Oh, 120.
And you have to point you have to point your finger towards a creature.
Yeah, and she doesn't know that. She'd just be like, what up?
Yeah, exactly.
Where you at?
He only gets the message while it's pointing at him, so it's like
Where
perfect.
at?
I'm here for Doppler messages now. That's gonna be my new favorite thing. Broadcast. It's 120 feet for everybody. All right. Cool beans. So Uchima comes back and he's like, "Oh, okay. So I couldn't find him, but it's getting dark, and I think we should go back. Listen, is that thing gonna be a problem? Is it? It does what you tell it to, right?
What-
Nerd.
Of course it does. I already explained this.
I'm sorry, I'm not very smart in terms of the science, but good. Thanks for humoring me and telling me again, nerd. Okay.
Nerd? I thought he said that his name was Ben.
Yeah.
Is that like a last name or a
I mean,
middle
but
name?
look at him. He's so small. He looks like a little nerd.
No, I think that's a candy. I had it once. The grandmother had a friend over and she gave it to me, and it was gross.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
I have no care.
oh, well,
I promise.
if you prefer for me to call you Fenix, I can call you Fenix.
Do I look like I care that much?
All right, nerd it is. All right, I'll go. Where are we going? What do you? Let's go back. Let's just go back in. I just only wanted to come out here to make sure that we weren't talking about the dead in the city.
We're going to I can't believe I'm even saying this. Everyone in the jungle will make fun of me. Meaning the other animals. We're going to take a bath somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Where
Yeah. There's a let me see. There's
it's like, and we need to I'm tired. Don't tell anyone. Can we do that too?
What?
I'm tired.
Oh, you're tired? Wild woman, if you're tired, I can find you a house of rest.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine. I could probably like hang out like another like 4 days though. Like that's fine. Like I'm super up for making more friends.
Listen,
Mm.
I think that if you do me a favor, if you'd come to the like the most like heavy, you can almost hear his eyes blink. It's such a heavy like aside. If you'd come to the Temple of Sune with me, they have the best baths there. They put this stuff in it, and then it makes all the bubbles come up, and they put the oils in it, and it smells pretty good. And I gotta be honest, everybody there is real pretty. I mean, pretty boys, and pretty girls, and it's real it's real pleasant. You're gonna like it. Yeah, we'll go there.
I've had bubbles in the brook before, so I think we can. Yeah, I can do that. And then also I use honeysuckles. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It smells really good. Listen, we'll go there, and we'll get you all cleaned up, and they have public baths. Is that a problem for anybody? Okay, good, fantastic. I don't know if they have private baths, but I bet if you have enough coin, they do. I don't know. Listen, we'll go there. We'll get cleaned up, and if you do, you all have a place to stay. Are you staying at the guild or no? Okay, yeah. I'm getting the mixed thing out of you, wild girl.
I don't.
Would the guild provide us with a place to stay for the evening?
I mean, there's a barracks. It's a common room, but there's a barracks and there's a flat bed, and it's got a sheet that you can cover yourself. I mean, not that you need to. It's hotter than my Uncle Timmy, but it's hot. So I mean, but there's a bed.
Is he a fire elemental? Or?
No, he's a crimson dragonborn. He's got.
Oh, cool. Oh, like you. Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm not red. I'm black. That's okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He's like
I can't.
black.
Well, Gucci, do you happen to know anywhere in town that's relatively less expensive, perhaps?
I mean, they don't charge at the guild.
Yeah, yes, we covered that, but
Okay.
common room and all. It'd be nice to maybe have a little less noise.
Oh, I mean, you could probably, there's the brass tack.
Mhm.
Let me see, you could probably pay to bunk up with one of the merchant princes. They're always renting out their villas, but they're not really that cheap. Um, yeah, the most of the temples have houses around them for visiting clergy member. You could probably find a nice humble place around there. Why don't we do this? Why don't we stop at the Temple of Sune, get cleaned up, find out if they have any rooms at the temple, because sometimes they do, and if you make a donation, they'll let you stay there. And if they don't, they can recommend some merchant villas or some rooms for us to stay at around the area, and we'll why don't we start there?
That's a lovely plan. Let's go.
Perfect. All right. Uh, yeah. Cool. Let's do that. Yeah. Okay. He'll kind of look around. Yeah. It's not a problem, right? We're gonna call him Mr. Body.
Yes, that is the name we are going with.
All right, Mr. Body. Does he understand when we talk next to him?
I mean, probably.
Do you ever talk to him?
I can talk to him. I don't think I listen to any of you though.
Okay. All right, I'm sorry. All right. He'll head out the door, hold the door open for you all, and slowly work his way back into the town. The town is setting up for evening, which means a lot of the people are drawing back their tarps, letting the hot air leave the streets to go up into the atmosphere above, cooling down the city. It seems like they have the tarps across to block the sun out, but that traps a lot of the heat in. So at night they open it up, and there's this rush of wind. It's a very windy city when the heat from the floor has been the geothermal heat and the sun heat has cooked the surface of the earth. It's a very exchange. It's a little bit windy. It is a tropical environment, so it is not cold. It's less humid though. The evenings are far less humid. And as you're working your way through the city, people are closing up shop, and there's just a general not absence of people, but a marked reduction in the it's not like some of the other Forgotten Realms and D&D cities you go to where it's lively around the clock. It seems like in the evening they rest. So the Temple of Sune, see if I haven't accidentally manifest destiny this temple for my other purposes. It doesn't truly matter, but let's see. It's number 9. Number 9 is up here. Nice. Completely on the edge of the city. Completely up on an... Whoops. Change layer to map. All the way up here. All the way to the edge. It is completely isolated on a rocky formation in the sea. It is reachable only by the elevated causeway from the Temple Hill or by boat. Most people just come from the causeway here right next to the guild. When you see it from afar, the temple's roof seems to float in midair. It has this illusion of from these mirrors that are lining the outside walls. So you see bottom floor, nothing, top. It just seems to float up above. It's very resplendent. It looks very nice. It's very clean. And you see a sort of I don't want to say maitre d', but a master of house standing out front in very ostentatious robes. I don't want to say that Dolly Parton movie from back in the day in Texas. No, not ringing a bell. Cool. I don't want to say like that, but it'll click later. There is they are wearing not a revealing outfit, but a very comfortable outfit. It is this sort of deep red, deep purple, burgundy sage color. As they have a little notebook, and they're just relaxing out front on what is kind of like a fainting like chase or chair or whatever, and they're fanning themselves like this lace fan. And as they see you come across the bridge, can I get each of you to roll a charisma just check, not a save, just a roll charisma check, and it's more of like how you carry your stature at this time. Perfect. That's super fitting. That's super fitting. All right. I love.
How you
Nice. Parn is the only one that's like, yeah, I'm feeling it. So when the unfortunately, Lorelei and Sage and you know, even poor Phoenix, I think it's Phoenix just because you look how you look, kind of like crazed hair. The white lab coat is definitely not like common apparel, but for the ladies, it's like you're so shooken by the events of the past day that like you haven't recognized it, but like you haven't noticed it, but you have like hand tremors, or maybe you have like this sweat that won't stop from the event. You may have like you know, the bags under your eyes. For some reason, you're just not carrying yourself confidently, and when you
it's just my natural demeanor, honestly. like I don't
nice. I mean, you rolled a 3.
charismatic. No.
Perfect. So as you come across the bridge, this person stands up, folds their fan neatly, and they're holding it in front of them. They're like, welcome. Oh, and they bow very low to Parn, partially because they're very polite, and partially because you're very short. And when they do, like, their gown is, they're very androgynous. Their gown kind of like falls off, and like you can see that they have very fair skin. It's almost like porcelain. There's no blemishes. There's no marks. There's no hair from the neck down. They're very like slender framed. Like, welcome to the beautiful house of Sune. May I interest you in some of our fragranced, relaxed public baths, or possibly some lessons in applying. And this time she turns and looks very briefly at Lorelei and Sage, and she's like, and possibly Phoenix as well, or maybe some lessons in applying makeup to cover one's fatigue.
Oh no, we're just gonna sleep for that. Thank you.
Oh, how's that working for you so far?
I think we're just going to go for the bass right now.
Right. Are these? She like uses the fan to point out. Are these poor unfortunates with you?
I am with them, actually.
Oh, bless you. Bless you for your kindness. Bless you. Bless you. Please, like as she gets closer to Lorelei and Lorelei and Sage, it's gonna take me months, guys. She like fans fervently, like, and not like from like if you're over here, she doesn't fan towards like the upwind of you. She fans like if you're here, she fans this way, so the air comes across and you're downwind of her. She's like, bless you, bless you. Please come in. You poor thing. And like as you guys come through the door, you are swarmed by coddling devotees. People who are like, they see you're carrying heavy packs and like, please let me take this from you. It's so heavy. Please let me take this for you. And they're offering to like take your heavy weights. As soon as you come in, Phoenix, one of them is like, oh, your hair, and like they just instinctively like come up behind you and they're like spraying something like nice, you know, oils or some sort of like perfumed water, and they begin like trying to work the tangles out of your hair, and they're like, oh, you poor thing, you've been through it all, haven't you? And like you're just being like absolutely catered to. Parn, you are not. You are walking with the master of the house, and they're like, so what brings you to such low places in your life? Please walk with me. Tell me, do you prefer ylang ylang, or is it more of a lavender day for you?
We are aspirants in the guild trials who just made
Bless you.
our first night outside.
Oh, bless you.
And we are just looking to freshen up a little before we head back out.
I could tell. I don't mean to be rude, but I could tell you brought so much of it back with you. Then she uses her fan. She's like, you have tension here, and these frown lines are just. I just feel so bad that you've brought so much of it with you. Please let us make you relaxed and calmed. And how did it go? Are you doing well then? And she looks like she's not paying attention to anybody but Parn. That doesn't mean that the three of you are not being paid attention to. It's almost like upsetting how fast and like fervently they're taking care of you. If you allow them to de-burden you from your things, someone has your hand in their hands and they're like, oh, these nails, these cuticles won't do. Oh, what do you do? What is your care routine currently? How long has it been since your last manicure? And they're like just doting over you.
What do they think of my hands that are slowly turning to stone and my copper hair?
Yeah, she looks at you. She's like, I think a mineral scrub would do well for that. I think. Please come with me, and I will make sure that we take well care of you. Your friends will be taken care of. I assure you. You will not leave here. I insist that you let us revive your spirits, because you are just so precious. And she's like at tears. She has not laid hands on you yet. The three of you others, again, I haven't heard an objection yet. There's someone at every arm. There's someone on every hand. There's someone in everyone's hair. They see the palm frond in Sage's hair, and they're like, ma'am, your hat, can we store it for you, please?
What?
Okay, good. They go to take it out. It's like, I'm imagining it's like stuck in your hair, and they're like, all right. And like, they cast a small spell on it and like dislodges from your hair, and they store it for you in the refuse pile on the side of the temple. It's like insulting, but it is very relaxing.
Oh, no. She has no idea. I imagine this is the first time that I've seen like most of what's going on here, and it's a rare moment where Sage is actually quiet and just like, what?
Nice. Yeah, there you go. It's not unlike that.
I cure men sometimes, and women and all folk. I don't care. What?
What poor thing, you poor thing. Yeah, and you get 3 or 4 devotees from each of you, like taking you off to different rooms. Of note, they go up to Guchamog, and he's like, I did that once. I don't want to do that again. Nope. And he's just like, I'm okay. I like my stink. I like my stink. And they're like, oh, okay. And like they help him move to a place in the temple that doesn't bother other people with his stink.
Would I try and make, like, if I was like Guchan, like for help, would I be able to make him to come with me?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Like, that's fine.
Just
like grip his arm, like.
Yeah, I'll go with you, of course. Wow, girl, I don't want you to be uncomfortable here. They're really nice people. I just don't like to smell like that. It's a manly thing, I guess. Anyway, I'll come with you, sure. And he'll stand behind you, and anytime someone goes to treat one of your, as they would call it, ailments, he looks at you. Are you? They're gonna put the salt under your eyebrow. And it's like a sugar. It's a salt sugar, and they're gonna rub it in. Is that okay? Okay, go ahead. And like he is like the overprotective friend to make sure you don't get taken for a ride here. Lorelei, it's probably not totally foreign to you. Maybe how does Lorelei feel about this going into a place like this?
Well, yeah, it's something she's done before, maybe in a more private manner, but like she's used to this kind of stuff, this treatment. She is profusely leaking pink flowers of embarrassment.
Nice. There's an attendant specifically who goes around behind you with like a woven basket, and they're picking up the flowers. The floor is meticulously clean, and although your flowers are not like, it's not like you're dropping like dogwood flowers that stink. You're dropping beautiful flowers, but they're like, it's not. That's not the aesthetic for today. We're not doing pink flowers today. No, that's not until next month. We're doing pink flowers. We're not doing pink flowers. No, this is it's like they're like obsessing over getting the flowers off the floor. You notice, because you said like you haven't done this in a private setting before, there in this public of a setting, there are a lot fewer people here than anticipated for like a public church. It is pretty close to the end of the day. Most people have either gone home or gone to whatever form of entertainment they're going to. You notice that a lot of as you're looking around, the attendants are in not like 90s, but they're not in like, daily daily clergyman attire. They're in like, there's really no better. They're in like 90s. They're in like very nice silk pajamas. Right. Like you wouldn't want to wear it in public, but if you did, the reaction would be like, those are really nice pajamas. Like, it would be obvious that you're wearing pajamas, but it wouldn't be like, why are they here in their muumuu? Because that's not what it is. Anyway, so you notice these people, they appear to be the ones who stay at the temple. Phoenix, are you open to being cared for?
I mean, to an extent, he's probably also pretty used to this kind of crap.
Yeah, I guess I expected that. I should have expected that, rather. Well, they will draw a bath, a common bath in the big room. There's these, faucets on the ground. It's like the scenes out of, bathhouses, for lack of a better term. There's faucets, and they just pour it into this big basin in the floor, and they dump different oils in different parts of it. The bubbles are very bubbly, and they just leave the faucet running. They're like, we are going to bring to you a collection of things to help you soothe your mind along with your body. We can tell you're carrying a lot with you, and that's just so tragic. Please, we will return shortly. Do you have any allergies to anything like that? You know what? It's fine. We'll deal with it. And they all scamper away. You're left with just one attendee. If you're having your nails done, that attendee is still there. If someone's trying to detangle Sage's hair, there's probably 3 people trying to okay, you take this half, and I'll get the under. I'll get this side over here. You get the under. They're trying to figure out how to detangle the mats. I imagine it's like a dog that's never been groomed. There's just plaques and mats of hair, or they've been a preventative, they've been twisted into dreads or something like that, and they're trying to figure out how do we? We'll just soak it. Let's soak it. Okay, lean your head back, love. Lean your head back, and they just soak your hair in this.
They're trying to pull out the sticks, but then they realize that's part of me.
Yeah. They're where does the stick start? It goes from hair to dread to stick to root, and they're like, I don't let's just, okay, we're just gonna soak your hair. They lean you back, they put a pool of oil behind you, and they dip your hair in it, and it turns to muck immediately. They lift your head, they put a clean boil of oil down there, and they do this multiple times. Let's just do it with water. Okay, let's just do it with water. Get the water. They're soaking your hair in just clean water now, trying to make sure that you are they're just trying to get the muck out of your hair. Parn, however, the master of the house is love, are you going to need a place to stay? You don't look, please don't be insulted by this, but you don't look like you have the means to put yourself in housing tonight.
I actually have somewhere to stay. I am an entertainer, and I do have lodging.
Oh, well, I just assumed as you came here so late that you would. It's okay if you're not staying. I understand. But when you take your friends,
is there lodging for the rest of my group though?
If you're going to stay with them, of course. If you're not going to stay with them, I humbly ask that you would just take them with you when you depart. It's nothing.
I will be staying then.
Okay, good. We can prepare maybe a room for the boys and a room for the girls. Then we do have 3 rooms available, but one of them is my own, and I don't know you well enough to share a bunk with you yet. So I would prefer not to.
Yeah.
Dear, I have been working at this temple for close to 3 decades. I know many people. I don't have a fan,
Is there anything,
but if I did, I would 100% cover my face with it.
do I need to pay for these rooms?
Oh, no. Well, pay, that's such an ugly term. A donation is more appropriate.
Would you like a contribution to your establishment?
I would like a donation to Sune, the mother of all of this. If you are willing to part with it, it is just a donation. It is not a
I'll
compulsion.
pull out 5 gold.
Thank you, sir. And I do hope that if you do not find yourself comfortable here, you will let us know if there's anything we can do to make you more comfortable. And we thank you for your participation in the trial of the calling of the aspirants, and congratulations on your successful selection to the ranks of the guild. We pray that you would remember the House of Sune fondly when you return. We will always be here, as will I. She fans her face again.
Me and the rest of the group looks forward to coming back many times.
Quite. And if they aren't with you, then, well, I mean, I hope you won't deprive us of your patronage just because you don't have your friends with you.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yes. Well, if there is nothing else, then I will see you at the breakfast. It's nothing fancy, just a simple wine and some breads that we have gotten from the market. But again, we wish you the best of comfort, and if you need anything, and she'll hand you a dainty little bell. I mean, it's, in terms of handbells, it's like the size of one of your knuckles. It's this tiny little bell. Should you need anything, ring it, and one of my attendants will attend to you.
Thank you.
And she will leave from your presence, because you're not in a private room. You're just in a different part of the main room. And she will leave to your presence and go back to the attendees over with Sage, Lorelei, and Phoenix, and just say well, thank you. And her eyes are politely closed, not I don't want to look at you, just I thank you so much for coming to the House of Sune and blessing us with your presence. I pray that you leave feeling better. Thank you. And she bow very politely, again very low, and she takes her her sarong, which has fallen off her shoulders, and she tucks it over, and she's I shall be here if you are in need. Thank you. And so
Okay. Thank you.
And once they leave,
The manicures. And the hair oil stuff.
I missed the
She's
very
just
beginning. I got the manicures and the hair stuff. I missed what you said leading up to it.
Thank you.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yes, it is. It is the obligation of those of us who worship Lady Sune to take care of all who come through her doors.
Oh, so your name's Obligation. Cool. I'm Sage.
No, my name is Priestess Berith. Yes, thank you. And she'll hold out her fan. She'll hold out her fan and let you shake her fan. It's, I don't have anything. Gosh, I need more.
She's just shaking the fan
I
enthusiastically.
need more props. Yeah, she extends the fan, fold it up, and then when you go and shake it, she takes it and leaves it on one of the platters next to you. Because they have they're tending to you with all these lotions and things like that. And she leaves the fan on the platter next to you and pulls out another one and walks off with the other fan.
You need to get you a fan in real life, by the way.
Dang, I do. I live in Florida. I really do need one.
Honestly, yeah, I know.
Literally every week at church, I'm all right, I'm gonna fan myself with a pamphlet. I can't take this place. I sweat like a sinner in church. but aren't. Don't we all? Okay. Let's see. Scroll down
I will
here.
walk up to the group, and we have lodging for the night. And honestly, as long as I'm with you, they said that we could come back at any point and stay.
You're
There
really
will
good at
be
making
things
friends.
Yes, I
Nice.
have to agree with
sometimes.
Sage on this one.
Other times I'm not. But
Bill, you've certainly
there's
got this one
also
under
going to
control.
be breakfast in the morning for us. So
Oh, and that's amazing.
Even
Did
better.
they say why they kept putting all this weird stuff on us though? There's a lot of really touchy-feely people here, you know? Insane.
it looks
Well,
that way.
yeah. I think I smell good though. I kind of miss like the jungle scent, but I guess it's important to try new things or something. I don't know. I don't know.
Don't think you have to worry too much about it. We'll be back in the jungle in a few days and you can roll around and get your smell back.
I know. I can't wait.
Just for now.
Where's the rooms?
I did not ask about that, but I'm sure if there's still people attending them.
There are. Yeah,
Or
you're surrounded by people.
there. Yeah. I'm sure we could ask one of these fine individuals and they would show us to our rooms.
Oh, yes, when you are ready to retire, we will take you to one of our rooms. Mistress Bereth said that you were dividing yourselves. They like point at two of you and point to the other two of you. Is it? I'll show you where the rooms are when you're ready, and you may choose how you choose to sleep in those rooms. The House of Sune is not a judgmental place. Sune is a loving mother and kind to all.
Yeah, and she really likes stuff that smells good.
It does please her. Yes. Should you come across anything in your time, I overheard that you are new recruits in the Reclamation Guild. Should you come across anything, remember to think kindly of the House of Sune and the way that you were treated in it. We do rely heavily on the patronage of our benefactors. If you would be so kind as to share with us some of the spoils of what you find, we would be, and the mother would be, very grateful.
Of course. After all this hospitality, it's the least we can do.
I don't think that I feel like none of the potions I have are really like about smelling good, right? No.
I don't think they are, because it's not something that you would have like.
Yeah.
If anything, you would have had a potion of like a potion of musk to make you smell more like musk to scent to like.
Yeah, it's more like musk to capture an animal for breakfast. You know,
yeah, exactly. Like, do you want to smell like a wounded calf? This potion's for you. Like, what's a wounded calf smell like? I don't know, but there it is. It smells like a bloody calf.
Dinner.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. I guess while we're sitting there soaking or bathing, I don't know exactly. Sage, you have quite a few potions on you, and I've seen you heal. Is that something that you like to do?
I mean, I guess. Well, see, what had happened was grandmother taught me these things that I could do, and they just happened to be with helping. And apparently, I'm really good at helping other creatures. So that's what I like to do. But she told me that sometimes it's not helping, it's being nosy, but I don't really believe her. So don't tell her I said that. Yeah, I can heal.
Well, that's good, because last night was a little bit rough for the group. No, things shook you a little bit, but almost all of us
No.
went down at some point.
Don't I only kind of remember.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk and see if you did know how to heal more. Lorelai, can you heal at all?
Did I not heal enough?
We just didn't have a long rest, so you had no spell slots past a certain point.
Yeah, I think I had you heal probably more than
Because
you
you
were
had healed
allowed to.
us.
I probably let you heal more than you were supposed to. It didn't.
Yeah, we have 2 level 1s.
It didn't. It couldn't have helped that much because poor Fang just got obliterated in one hit by the jaws of death. It was bad.
Oh, it was,
I think I went down. I
Was
think
it
I
a
went down
car?
2 or 3 times.
It was bad.
that's fair.
Lorelai, can you heal at all?
Sort of. It's not an innate thing I can do, but when my bag doesn't run off with little dinosaurs, I do have a couple healing potions that I was given by my mother, so I can help a little.
Phoenix, you said that you have potions as well. Am I the only one who can't do any kind of healing?
Guchamog is very slowly like, if it makes you feel better, I can't heal either. I can make the death faster though, if that helps. If you don't want to suffer, I can.
I can do that too.
Okay, we'll split that
That's very handy.
We'll split that responsibility between us if it comes to it. But that's not. I mean, my job right now is to make sure that doesn't come to that. So don't worry about that.
I was gonna say, Guchamog, you told us you were going to protect us.
I will either protect you or take your body back to be revived. It's a possibility sometimes, but don't worry. Not for you guys. Most of the time. Phoenix, can you heal? Nerd.
Why don't you die and we can find out?
Nope, not on my to-do list. Appreciate the invitation though.
Guchamon sounds like Beetlejuice.
Dang. I haven't settled on a voice for him yet. It's the worst part of me, so I'm gonna have to change that now.
No, I want you to keep
Gucci Man, when they'll sound like this, Gucci Man, the blade is gonna come in here and wreck your shit, alright? And then buckle up, some bitches, and gonna have good red, it's gonna rain bread.
Stop.
I think that's a really good idea, and we should just go ahead and do that right about now.
I tell you what. Mark. Smash my root beer.
Bobby.
Oh boy, oh boy.
All right.
The Beetlejuice.
The Beetlejuice, perfect. I haven't seen Beetlejuice. I haven't seen the new one. I've only seen like the really, really, really old one. Well,
Tis spooky season.
Tis spooky season. I should ask my wife. She lives for that stuff. I hate it.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it.
Oh, what if you want to watch the new one with her? Do it.
Maybe the only reason I do it is because I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
I don't pay to get scared. All right, I get scared enough. All right, so as you are wrapping up your first day out of the jungle, out of the floodplains, how long
What
do you?
crazy thing? Like we were in the jungle, like legit, like lost a player, almost started to a dinosaur. Now we're in a bathhouse. Like that's what.
I mean,
Yeah.
live large and what is it?
It's been a crazy 36 hours.
It has. Yeah, you've seen a dragon turtle. Some people go their whole life not seeing those. Some of you have died. Parn almost died. Was knocked down. I mean, frankly, meeting Volo would be the equivalent of meeting like George R.R. Martin. If George R.R. Martin also had...
Could I kick him and make him actually finish a book?
No, I was going to say, like, if you had met John Wick, or, like, if you had met, I guess Tom Cruise might be a better example, because, like, he's both actor and, like, he's in the... I don't know. I'm trying to think of a better example than that. If George R.R. Martin was also a, like, master swords, like, swordsman, and had been on a few, like, you know, crusades, that'd be the equivalent of meeting Volos. Like, that alone is pretty exciting for the scholars in our group. So just setting the tone here. Yeah, so they tend to you as long as you will let them. Some you do get like a decrease in the number of them that are there. Some of the staff will relieve others. And they're like, oh, I'll take over until they retire. You get your rest. You have to be up first in the morning. So you'll be left with like one attendant each. Yeah, they work on making sure that you are comfortable. They work on making sure that you are you do not ever feel for want. There are really no expectations that you will leave. They're like, oh, they're comfortable. Let's make them comfortable.
I think like at one point I would try and like help them with things, like just like mimicking them. Like that was just the way of like greeting people here. I'm like, oh, like let me file your nails for you or something. I don't know, but
Yeah, and they're like, no, it's okay. You know what? I actually just finished yours. I'm going to turn in for the night and retire. Please, if you require fresh, warm water, let me know. We will have someone turn the burners on. If you require clean water, please again let us know. We will fill up the bathtub with clean, fresh water. And should you need anything, there is a call bell over by the donations table. There's a call bell over there. You may ring that, and any one of our attendants will come right away. Good night. And they bow, not as deeply as as Mistress Barrett, but they bow very politely, and then may you find the blessings in your dreams. Like, they take their attendants. You guys are left alone in the bathhouse. Just the five of you, the four of you and Guchamog, that is.
So, Guchamog, the group has decided what we'd like to do.
Oh, that's good. So I know you guys had talked
Yes.
about some stuff.
Yes, we were going back and forth, what's too dangerous for us right now, and so on. It seems that there's some couriers needed to run some missives from the Flaming Fist.
Oh yeah.
We were thinking...
There's a tenuous alliance between the merchant princes of Port Nyanzaru and the Flaming Fist at Fort Beluarian. On occasion, we just have to curry a formal document that refreshes that sort of truce. We prefer to send the newer aspirants out there, just because it's pretty expensive to send. Of myself, you wouldn't find like a tier 3 adventurer going north from Port Nyanzaru. Ain't gonna happen.
But for us, I think.
Yeah. You're gonna walk there instead of just taking the boat?
Whatever's best.
Well, I mean, I'm not supposed to.
It's more of a colloquialism, cliche, all these different things. Sorry, it's a saying. It just means we're gonna do that and go.
Oh,
there.
okay. Wow, good. Perfect. I'll go ahead and it does still require a formal charter. I'll get that drafted up for you guys, and I'll go do that now. And then in the morning, I'll come back with that that charter, and we can leave as soon as you're ready.
Perfect.
All right. Well, flowers, wild lady, nerd, dwarf. I'll see you tomorrow. And then like,
Good night.
ad Victorium or whatever I still haven't decided what the guild's thing is. So for now it's gonna be ad Victorium, and I'm gonna get shit on for using somebody else's. Okay. and he will take his leave and go to draft that charter. What are the rest of you doing? Or what are you doing now as you are left alone quietly? The hall seems to be, now there's like this moment of quiet, the hall seems to be enchanted with this sort of docile melody. Like it's just ambiently playing some, calm harp music.
This is very nice. Like, her flowers have turned kind of like lavender and like a pale orange. Like she's happy and content, basically, and just filling the water around her.
I've never had anything like this before.
Yeah, this
Why
is
not?
Is this your first?
really.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, this is just really. There's a lot of people really interested in making you smell good here. Like this is an interesting deity, I think. Yeah. I don't think this would really do well in the jungle.
Is this your first pleasant experience in water? Parn? Have you ever had a nice experience in water?
Probably not.
Which begs the question,
I don't know the.
is this pleasant for you? It's okay to say yes, I just don't know, because if you've never had a nice experience in water, like...
I can touch the bottom, which makes me feel secure. I'll leave it at that. I don't know.
Nice.
I kind of want to get out of the water, and I feel like I would be wandering around a little bit and just touching things.
Yeah, so there are a number of, like, whereas a normal church would have, like, altars and... I'm petting my dog, I'm not just vibrating because I'm nervous. There are, like, whereas a normal church would have altars or pews or confessionals or things like that, this church has, like, different beauty stations. Like, they have a nail salon in one corner, they have, like, the fantasy equivalent of, like, micro needle abrasion, like, in a different corner. It's all spell-based, but, like, they just have different ways of, like, worshiping beauty. And the ideals of beauty and relaxation and things like that. And like they do have like mental beauty and physical beauty, but this is just like a giant salon in Port Nyanzaru. There are no locked doors, so you do see there are curtained awnings that you could walk through to get to other parts of the temple. But for the most part, it's very open, very pleasant. It has this. It's not well lit because it's dark out now. But it has this, perpetual dusk lighting to it, like Edison bulbs almost. This like warm, sort of comforting, low light.
I kind of like the idea of like, I don't know how I would do it, but like being able to pick little pieces of like kind of flexible wood for my hair and making like what I think looks like cool little trinkets and leaving them on their desk.
Nice.
This is pretty. Like, I don't know if they think it's pretty, but she does.
They get back and they see that they have the drip castles on the beach. You take a really wet mud and you're like drip 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 drip. It basically makes it like a 30-second stalagmite. You just left little dirt mounds on their desks. Oh look, I piled up this dirt into a pile for you.
Little origami wood things.
Okay. Yeah, they come
like
back.
Like a little ornament.
Nice. You and Barn are like splitting up and making different parts, different decorations on every surface. Cool.
Yeah.
Phoenix, what's this? What do we see for Phoenix? Because you're the newest one to this party. So give us some some context. We, the audience, are watching Phoenix and trying to figure out what are they about, what makes them tick, who are they. So talk to us a little bit about your downtime here.
I mean, once everyone's gone, he's just gonna, I think, like, try to dry his hair. I mean, he has a decent amount of messy hair, so that's probably gonna take a bit.
Nice. So they're all the attendees are gone. You're left with just your new group of comrades here. At least 3 of them. As Zenthar is nowhere to be seen. Cool. Who's the first one to speak, and what do you say? Or is there none? Do you just kind of like sit in the quiet, relaxing peace of not being killed?
I think Lorelai would definitely, for the first bit, just kind of have her head back, just very like languishing and like having the best time and just like, oh, it's good. I think curiosity would get the best of her, and she would probably turn to Phoenix and say, oh, "Can you tell me more about this dead undead thing? Undead dead thing. Tell me more about Mr. Body."
What would you like to know?
Everything.
Well, that doesn't give me a very...
We'll just start at the beginning. You know, like, well, first I do this, and then this, and then, you know, steamroll it, as it were. I just want to know. It's so intriguing.
I'm not gonna go through the whole thing because I feel like he could go on forever about it. But, like, he definitely starts off, he's like, oh, yeah, once my parents brought me the body, you know, I removed the organs, stored them away, and he just goes on and on about everything.
Yeah, Lorelai's not gonna stop him at all.
Were they alive?
No, they were dead.
Oh, okay, cool. You know, one time I had to trust a like big lizard that we found, and you do like the same thing because you can't puncture the kidneys or the liver or the stomach, but you can take out and eat like parts of it, but some parts you can't, some parts you can. Like, so did you just like, did you eat your friend?
Yeah, cool. Anyway, and then he goes on about his story more. He just like ignored.
Excuse you, I was talking. How dare you interact with me? Like
The audacity.
that matches the profile of at least 3 super intellectuals that I have like lived with personally. So you have nailed what I believe to be 2 of the most intelligent people in the United States. Yeah, you've matched them perfectly. Thank you.
Accurate.
Ominous thud sound from children's room.
So, Phoenix, you keep bringing up that if one of us dies, you can do this same thing, but do you have to sit there and remove our organs before you do it? Or is that just something that you like, that's your little flavor?
Well, I mostly remove the organs so that the body doesn't get all gross and smelly. It's more of a, like Mr. Body, as you like to call him. I cleaned him out so that, I could just take him in places and you get a little bit less weird looks.
That's very smart.
But I don't have to remove the organs. I probably wouldn't be bringing you out in public. You'd probably be used as a shield, and I'd probably leave you.
So, like, it's like an in-the-moment kind of thing. Like, if we were to go down in the jungle and you were like, oh no, boop, and then we'll just back up, but we would just stay there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you remove brain? Brain. Did you remove his brain?
Of course I did.
Oh, that's kind of mean.
It's already dead.
Oh, he's dead? But he's alive. Cool. You're a witch. That's awesome. Good for you. She'll keep going.
Does it require a certain amount of time between, like, when you start raising the... there's no good way to say that. When you start raising the dead, how long does it take?
Honestly, I haven't done it a whole lot outside of my laboratory, so I can't say for sure what it'll be like out in the jungle.
I mean, do you have a rough guess? 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour?
Would depend on what potion I use and which one I have at the time.
Oh.
For the ones in the jungle, I'd probably want to take the ones that usually work quicker. But there is no
Good.
100% guarantee they will work. So there's a chance they could fail.
Well,
They
isn't
are
that
still...
part of science? Is trial and error?
Yes, I'm just trying to say, like, it may work, it may not. Let's see.
I mean, what's the harm in it not working? You're dead, you're dead.
You know, there's always a chance it could, like, explode or something.
That's quite a departure from, I'm trying to raise the dead. Explosions? How does one go from...
Side effects
I'm
may
very
include
much at a loss.
self-destruction, spontaneous combustion, self-immolation, dry mouth. Like,
Well, have you ever seen a whale? When they die, they kind of just explode. So it's kind of like that.
So it's like pressure or something
Pretty much.
mixed with
Too much pressure within the body.
gases, death gases, I suppose.
All that fun stuff. And yeah, they pretty much explode.
Okay. Okay. Well, part of me feels like perhaps if I may make a very strong suggestion, we don't try that on our friends. Because if Gucci can get us back to town, we can be actually living revived.
I mean, it depends on how the fight's going.
Okay, you make a good point.
I'm not dying out there.
Really hard. Well, no, you've got Mr. Body to be your shield, so you're fine.
Oh no, I'm not using him as a shield. I worked
Why
way
wouldn't
too
you?
long.
I mean, he can take a hit though, right?
I mean, I'm not gonna let
Hmm.
looking at Mr. Body, he has been standing there the entire time. Just like completely statuesque. And his robes are very flowy in that like there's wind that goes through his robes normally, but there's no wind in here. So he's just no movement at all. And you notice he's pretty skinny. He probably couldn't take much of a hit, to be honest. Not at this moment.
Yeah, well, Lorelai wants someone else to take the hit rather than her team.
Are you sure?
him. Mr. Body is not the one taking the hits.
All right, that's 90 minutes in. I'm gonna put us onto a BRB for 5 minutes, and then we'll come back soon. So 1 second here. Transition and mute all mics. All right, not mentioning any of that on screen because I don't want to be on a list. More lists that I'm already on. Okay,
I'm
cool,
sure I'm already on one.
fantastic.
D&D.
It's not a scavenger hunt, Malcolm. We're not supposed to collect all the lists.
Gotta catch them all.
Nice. All right, cool. So we come back into this very peaceful scene where the group is, at least for the moment, being absolutely taken care of, having every comfort being afforded to them. You know that there is an entire staff of devotees of Sune, just waiting to serve you. How long do you hang out in the bath, and who's the first one to get out? And catch us back into the scene here. I know we only had like a 5-minute breakaway, but bring us back in. Somebody take the lead and bring us back in.
Yeah, well, Sage had already crawled and was making little origami wood figures for the little station and kind of like rearranging things a little bit in ways that she finds to look more pleasant. She thinks she kind of, like, oh, you're like this. Saying her name, like, thank you. And lipstick on her mirror, And then, like, just making my way around into how it would be like just yawning obnoxiously loud.
All right.
Yeah, once Lorelai is
Probably
sufficiently pruny, she would probably get up and try to go find Sage and an attendant and be like, we'd like to go to our room, please.
Sure. Parn, you're gonna say something too?
Yeah, I don't think you would last more than like 2 or 3 minutes.
Perfect. So all of the prior happens, where Lorelai is walking, or Sage is walking around, defacing the temple in her beautification attempts. Her what should we call it? Just her sharing of generosity with the temple. That's going on, and then as soon as you stand and start walking around, Parn's like, "Well, I'm gonna head out." Stands up. Which bell do you do you just call for help, or do you ring your tiny little, like I mentioned, there's like you have a half knuckle bell, and then there's a regular bell over by the.
I would probably stay out there just in case anyone wanted to talk about anything,
Okay.
but I wouldn't leave until everyone was ready.
Phoenix, how soon do you step up out of the bath? You
Yeah, I
said you were
think
going to
it'd be
dry
pretty
your
quick
hair.
to get out,
Okay.
and maybe if everyone's still in it, he'll just sit on like the side and like dangle his feet in, but like not actually go in.
That makes sense. Yeah, I like that. So that leaves us with Lorelai being the last to get out of the bath. Lorelai, I need you to roll a death. Just kidding. The waters are very warm. They're very fragrant with rose oils and citrus bark. You have these steam curling upwards and like slants of these shafts of like gold light that sort of pierce the temple's tiled ceiling. The attendants are gone, but their presence still, like, you feel catered to despite them not being there anymore. You remember the gentle hands, the soft laughter, the hum of a hymn as they were like humming this nice pleasant tune. I don't know if I'd really call it a hymn, but it is technically a hymn in the Temple of Sune. But the warmth doesn't really reach all the way in for you. Not past the surface, not where your thoughts kind of like wander to. You kind of close your eyes. Somewhere behind your eyelids, you hear someone say your name. And this one is the name you gave Volo. Lorelai Merriweather. Sort of syllables curling like a ribbon off of a tongue. But it's not anyone in the room. You kind of look around and your name being mentioned in full kind of like jars you, and you're like looking around. Do you have any reaction? I should never. This is total bad DM behavior. When I dictate what you do, when I narrate what you do, total taboo. So we're gonna walk that back like 18 seconds. Somewhere behind your eyelids, someone says your name. Lorelei Merriweather. The syllables curling like a ribbon. Not anyone in the room, and possibly not now.
Yeah, I would kind of jolt a little, like, so there's like ripples of water coming out now and like movement on the bath, and my flowers would probably instantly turn yellow, just straight yellow, and just fully going. I would definitely be looking around, kind of like, was that over there? Was that way? You know, and trying to be like subtle about it, but like kind of freaked out, so not subtle at all.
Yeah, you see Parn, standing by, just kind of like resolute, waiting for conversation. You see Fennec sitting on the edge of the pool, kind of dangling their feet in the pool. Sage is running around somewhere with Barn. They are probably giggling the whole time. Just having a good time. It's not malicious defacing. She genuinely believes she's doing the right thing. Are you able to relax again?
Probably not. That might be the moment she's like, oh, out of tub.
Yeah, makes sense. As you get out of the tub, the bathhouse is gone. You find when you go to stand up from the bath, you now find that you are standing up from a long, polished table. Oak, maybe something rarer. Maybe it's like an ebony wood table, mahogany. Some like rare alpine, aspen, some kind of rare single cut piece of a table. The room is sort of lit in this soft amberish candlelight. There's flickering of stained glass somewhere. These motes kind of dance across. It looks to be somewhat like either a large eating hall or maybe a lecture hall. Is it maybe it feels like a memory? Maybe it feels like a dream. You kind of feel yourself settle back in as you've stood up from the table because you stood up from the bath. And as you look around, you see your family sits across from you, perfect and composed. Your mother is annotating silently. I think we said her name was Elizabeth.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
Elizabeth annotating silently. William, your father, sort of muttering into a lens. He's looking at something. He has one of his specimen on the table and he's looking at it through a lens. And your aunt from Calumport. You only ever saw her when she came by for galas. Even she's here. And at the far end of the table, a scholar lifts a velvet-lined case and reveals something. They all sort of look at it and they say, the Bloomstruck discovery. One after another. The Bloomstruck discovery. The Bloomstruck discovery. Everyone leans forward, kind of looking at it. They're maybe 10 or 15 feet away from you because this is a very long table. What reaction do you have?
I mean, shock, but also curiosity. I really want to go see what's inside that velvet land box.
Yeah,
But confusion as well.
Yeah, this is not the scene. You were just in a temple, and now you are in this hall. Again, it possibly feels like a memory, possibly feels like a dream. Your family is there, and they're already. You try to get to see it, but they're more of your family is coming in, cousins and siblings and great aunts, everyone that you've ever heard of. Here, they're all looking at it. They're all clapping. Even deceased family members. They're all standing around this box, and you just can't get through them. There's 5, 6, 7 people deep standing around this box, and they're all clapping. It's brilliant. It's historic. It's Merriweather worthy. And you kind of hear just all these accolades coming. Then they slowly fade out as if the voices are getting farther and farther, and the people stop moving, less and less animated, until eventually they're all frozen in place, and you still can't get through them because they're shoulder to shoulder. And your mother turns in the middle of the crowd, and it's kind of one of these numbers of like her body does not turn to face you. Her head just kind of turns to face you. Don't worry, darling. You'll find something of your own someday. She smiles. It's sort of like loving, but also disapproving almost. The candlelight sort of flickers. The case they're holding fractures. The object crumbles. The floor beneath you gives way. You fall through ink and parchment and petals and jungle mist until you land not with pain, but with like a purpose. Like I've fallen. Help, I'm falling. I can't get up. Intrusive thoughts. Okay. Sorry. You fall, sort of not with pain, but with like a purpose, a rejuvenation. And you find yourself standing in the maze again. The maze in the Trial of Unity. This time there's no tower. There's no sigils. There's no help. Just you, the vines, and the echo of her words. You'll find something of your own someday. What do you do?
Again, there's fear, there's curiosity of like what is happening. She remembers the first time being in the maze and how she panicked. And I think she would kind of like reach out to the vines and like I am one of you kind of
Yeah,
thing.
and that moment of panic is met by panic from the maze. It constricts around you. They tighten. They mean to strangle you. And through your feeling of like, no, I'm one of you. I'm one of you. You hear, well then, Lorelei Merriweather, what have you found? And in a moment, you feel wet around your feet, and you realize you are standing at the edge of the pool in the Temple of Sune. You feel this scent of rose and honeysuckle sort of flood back in. Your heart, though, is just thump, 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 thump. Your fingertips are tingly. You sort of feel your magic humming around you. You do remember that you willed those plants to move, and they moved. Others may see you as sort of peaceful and pampered, but you know, internally, the jungle listened to you. The vines seem to obey you, almost as if your confidence in them or who you are, something changed the vines and made them obey you. Do you have an immediate reaction?
I think once I kind of come back and I'm looking around because the vines were constricting me again, and so I'm like kind of looking around like, oh, I'm back in the bathhouse. There's like still a little bit of that fear of like what just happened. Was that a dream or what? But I think there's kind of this like blooming feeling of confidence, like a little bud of something inside of her that's like just suddenly like stand up a little straighter. You're right. I whatever that was, I did that. And so there's definitely like this like kind of confidence coming up, I think, for me.
Cool. Yeah. Is it outwardly? Can the others perceive it?
I think if anyone is looking at her, they would see the shoulders kind of straighten back. Her arms are probably in front of her chest a little bit because she's a little tense, but just like a general straightening of like, yeah, that's right. I'm a Merriweather. I control the plants.
I like it. You found your chutzpah. Cool. Then with that, we kind of just we gently transition into the sleeping. I want to say scene. Someone is the first one to say like, "Well, I should go to sleep." And I think we said that was possibly. I think actually you were the one that said like you were the first one that would possibly go to sleep.
yeah, I was gonna go find Sage and because I didn't know where she got off to, but yeah. So now I'd be like, okay, I had a task. Let's go find Sage. Time to go to bed.
Yeah, back on target, right? So you go find Sage. Sage is walking around the chapel, doing gifts of origami and doing gifts of like reorganizing the there's a color that there's like, you know, a rack of lipsticks that say nudes, and she's like, these aren't nudes, and she'll like like place them all in different, you know, different, like, these belong in the earth tones and these belong in the, like, she's like moving everything to where it should belong according to her understanding of it. Yeah, and as you stand up, someone will come back out to the main hall, and they're like, oh, may I please show you to your rooms then?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you.
Right. Right this way, please. One room is here. It is rather humble, but I think you will find it to be most affording to you. You will enjoy it, I believe. And the other room is just down the hall, second door on your left. The first door is the supply closet, so don't go in there. But the second door on the left, I can take you as soon as I'll come to check on you as soon as I finish getting these two accustomed to their room, and then I will come and make sure that you are comfortable as well. And she'll just gesture at like the group to see who wants to go to the second room and she just waits patiently. She has folded linens in her hands, like, in case the sheets are not to your liking, we do have a different pair of sheets. She just waits patiently outside the door.
Real quick, I think I would have like left gold or whatever. I don't know if I have gold pieces, but just like random money pieces on the table too, like just because they were shiny and pretty.
Sure. Yeah, you can, whatever you feel like giving to the Temple of Sune, just let me know. It does have, there is like tracking purposes for it, but
I think I only have 10 gold pieces in my thing, so it just, how many stations are there?
There's probably, we'll say 2 nail stations, 2 face stations, 2 feet stations. There's probably 6 stations, and then like the bath.
She's dumb. I left one on each station, to be honest.
All right. So Sage has given 6 gold to the Temple of Sune. I'm just going to write that down here. 6 gold to Sune.
Yeah, unfortunately. I'm sorry. You shouldn't let her have money.
Man, I don't know if it comes through as loud for you guys, but when I type, my keyboard is hella loud for me. No? Good. I'm glad it doesn't pick up.
I don't even think it picks up.
Perfect. That's satisfying. All right, cool. I'm just going to mute my mic from typing when I type from now on. Okay. So she stands very patiently outside. Again, I described most of the people at this place are very androgynous. They stand outside their room, like very holding the sheets.
Arn will start walking towards the second room. Who's coming with me?
Yeah, I would just like walk wherever you guys told me to.
Well, do we just want to do girls and boys, or does anyone have a preference? I don't mind staying with Sage at all.
Doesn't matter to me at all.
Alright, well, Sage and I'll take this room then, and Phoenix, are you good to go with Pawn?
Sure, whatever.
That settles it then. Sage, let's go inside this room. Let's go to bed.
Yeah, perfect. Love it. Love that photo.
Well, to the gentleman, I will be with you very briefly. I just want to make sure I orient them to the room's features. And she will like open the door with you for you two, and it is the most beautiful panoramic view of the Bay of Chult. Sorry, not the Bay of Chult, outside. So you have like this oceanic view. Imagine if you built a hotel 300 yards into the Pacific Ocean, off the coast of like the Olympic National Forest. So like you have this absolute like rustic raw coast, and they built a perfectly round temple with mirrored glass walls, and your room looks out into the ocean. And she's like, okay,
Yeah. Off of like La Push or something.
yeah, exactly. Like it looks like Tony Stark's mansion or whatever. Not that expensive, but like you have, I mean, what would be a 5-star $1,000 a night hotel room. Now it's one big canopy bed, and it has like the drape coming down off of it. I think it's a canopy bed, and then one like fainting couch. And it's not so coy that it's like a heart-shaped bed. It's just a very large round bed with like too many pillows, and then a nice fainting couch across the room. And she's like, I don't need to know your arrangements, but there are 2 sets of sheets. You may, the bed is dressed already, and then these are for the lounger. If you require me to, I'll just dress it for you, and should you choose not to sleep there, it will be your choice. And she will like go set to dressing up the fainting couch. It's like a chase. I don't know if the fainting couch is a chase. Like what you would see in a psychologist's or psychiatrist's. This nice little like rounded. Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
So there's that. It's big enough to sleep on, but definitely not designed to sleep on. It's definitely designed for like lounging and sipping, champagne or something. The bed is like a perfectly round. It has a single point on the top, and it comes to like a little princess bed. It comes down. There's like a little chiffon or see-through fabric-y tulle type. I'm horrible with fabrics. I'm not a textile.
Nice big king size though.
Yeah, king size bed, perfectly circular. So perfectly circular bed, and a like pure glass wall looking out into the ocean. It is not our nicest room. I do apologize, but it should be sufficient for your rest and for your rejuvenation. May the glorious mother give you sweet dreams. She'll bow very, very politely, and then, I must see to your companions. She'll close the door, leaving you to your own.
There's a room. Are we in a castle now? Are we playing any, like, are we becoming princesses? I heard this once in a story from my grandmother. But like this lady, she had to sleep on top of some sort of pea, which is like in a pod. And apparently she complained a lot about things, so that's why you're not supposed to complain. But is this the bed?
This is the bed.
Like from the story?
Oh,
Probably.
no, not the same bed, no. But it is a princess bed. If
Amazing.
that's what you want it to be.
Yeah.
Do you mind sharing a bed, or would you prefer I sleep on the lounge? So you can have the princess bed all to yourself for a night?
What? No, I thought we were friends. But she just
We're
like
best
runs
friends.
and then just like jumps on the bed, and she's like, I don't even feel a pee underneath here. Like, and she's just jumping up and down.
I'll go join her.
Yeah. So we have the camera fades to from your scene of like, yeah, let's enjoy this wonderful bed, and I'm sleeping on that stupid couch. We cut to a very similar scene where Parn and Phoenix have been walked past the first door on the left, which is just a supply closet. It smells of all kinds of incenses and oils. Like the smell coming out of it is a potpourri of scents. And when you get past that, you walk into your room, and it is very similar. Yours is looking a little bit. You have the coastal view, so you have a little bit less of the ocean, but you have a very rugged ocean view coming up to like tall rocks. So much more like Point Deception. I think it's Point Deception. Over there by like Forks and whatnot. Except it's tropical, so I don't know of any places like that. So you have that sort of thing, and they walk in. You see the same thing. purple mattress, pink see-through satin or lace awning coming down over the top of the bed, a fainting couch on the other side, and you have like a little wine cart. And they oh, I'm so sorry, we didn't. I can remove that for you. And like they walk into the room, they set down the 2 sheets. I shall take this away. I wish you the best of rest. If you require anything, and they look at Parn, and what would you have done with your itty bitty bell?
I would still have it.
Okay, they look at your bell and they're
Are
like,
they looking?
no, they don't. Not looking for it. There's like, oh, if you need anything, you may call Mistress Bereth herself. With that, if you need anything less urgently or less intentive, you may just call for any of us. And I bid you the best of evenings, and thank you for staying at the temple. And they will bow and back out slowly, closing the door behind, so that you and Phoenix are in the room now. Again, very similar to the one described for Sage and Lorelei, but different altogether.
Parn will plop down on the couch and fall asleep as soon as he can. Snoring logs.
Nice. How long? How long does Phoenix take to rest and relax? And what do you do? What is your nightly, in the place of comfort, which is not where we're going to spend most of this campaign? In the place of comfort, what does Phoenix's evening look like?
I mean, first he's going to contemplate suffocating Parn with a pillow. And after that, you said there's a bunch of like incense in here and stuff like that.
In the hallway, in the door just down one door from you in the hallway. Yes, there's a closet full of perfumed incenses and oils.
Yeah, I think he's gonna. He's gonna steal some of that and see what he can create.
Yeah, you open the hall, open the door to the hallway. There's a very very nicely gentle candle lit hallway. You notice there must be an enchantment, because as the person is walking away, the candles get brighter as they walk past, and then as they walk away from a candle, it gets dimmer. So it seems to almost like motion detecting candles. But as they walk away, it dims to a smaller flame. As you open your door, your flame gets brighter, and you poke your head around, you look around, door's unlocked. You're just gonna barge in and see what you can get.
Yeah, you're just gonna see what's there.
Yeah, you open the door. There are, how to describe the House of Beauty's storeroom. There are vials and vials and vials of oils, everything from jojoba oil to Moroccan oil to vanilla, and just every kind of scented oils, vitamin E oils, everything, right? All the way, and then on the other wall, so it lines one wall, top to ceiling to floor, 20 feet deep, and the other wall is lined with sage and incense. Insert incense here. I have a whole drawer full of them in our house, but I don't know them by name when under pressure. So again, ceiling to floor, 20 feet deep, incenses. None of it appears to be magical. Just from a look at it, it's not stored in a magical way. It's meant to be used for rest and relaxation and beautification, not magical incense for spell casting for Find Familiar. But that spell does have, I think Find Familiar has a price for the incense, and if you took enough of it, you would have enough for that spell.
No, he's just gonna take a bunch of random shit and see what he can make.
All right, you can. Sure, I will. How many pounds of oils and incenses do you want to take?
He can't carry that much, so.
Cool.
Probably not that much.
I'll handle this off screen. I'm going to send myself a message to handle this off screen. because I will need to go look them up and give you legitimate stuff from the campaign setting, and then from just a better deep dive for myself. But I'll give you a whole bunch. We'll give you like 20 pounds of incense, which is more than anybody should ever have in one person, and about the same in oils. So it'll obviously be less oil
Can I
because
carry
oil.
that much?
How much can you carry, Phoenix?
Oh no, like no.
How 10 pounds of each? that's maybe a little bit more reasonable. Well, I will give you oils, and you can choose from them which ones you want to choose. So I'll give myself a reminder in the Discord for that. Okay. After that, I'm assuming you go back to the room.
Yeah, he'll take his stuff and he's like, I'm gonna make some potions, and he's just gonna mix a bunch of weird shit together and see what happens.
Perfect. Your room smells of extreme experimentation. Parn, it is an abrasive attack on the nose. Incenses and oils are fantastic in small doses. It feels like they have taken, vanilla, which is fantastic, and just jammed it up both of your nostrils, and you're just breathing vanilla. Like, they haven't done that. It feels as if they've just plugged your nose full of, cilantro. Miserable.
I think my resistance to poison would help some, just like being able to like push past it. But yeah, even at some point, I've been like, "What are you doing? That smells horrific."
Just seeing what I can make.
Parn, it's not a good
Horrible
rest for you.
horrific.
It's not pleasant.
It's what?
It's not a good rest for you,
No.
Parn. Like, you gain the benefits of a long rest, but it doesn't feel like you do. And in the other room, Lorelei and Sage, how long do you guys relax before you sleep?
I think as soon as Sage stops jumping on the bed, Lorelei will just crawl right in and.
I imagine toddler, I would just like jump on the bed and then fall asleep, like basically mid jump, like
Possum.
Better.
Perfect. Sage, as your breath slows and you sort of like you feel your fingers sort of like brush the edge of water, you do find something stirs in the back of your mind, something that's like a warm breath beneath your ribs. You sort of see like you see these 3 herons flying overhead in the sky. You see rain falling in reverse. You see roots spiraling outwards from your spine. Just this weird sort of vision that's like very disjointed on a branch. And it speaks, and it says, "The path is opening. Don't walk it alone." And then flies off. And like you are at this point so deep in sleep, like it's like one of those you don't know how you got here. You don't know like you can't piece the directions. Inception. How did you get on this airplane? Yeah, you have no idea how you got on the airplane. It's like nonsensical, but again, you have those 3 herons, and one of them speaks to you as you are slipping off into sleep.
I imagine like I would just be smiling in my sleep and just be like, best friend. Like best friend.
Lorelei, there's a particular perfumey smell coming from the hall, like it smells like someone spilled a bunch of perfumes, and maybe you have experienced that before, or like if you had house help, or if you as a child got into your parents' like oils and you spilled a bunch of them, and like it's probably reminiscent of that, but you just smell like spilled pleasant oils, but like too much. I think that's like the last thing we see before you're like, oh, Sage went to sleep, so too shall I. Well, cool. The evening passes completely uneventful. You are given your complete rest. You are given no interruptions. You're given no reason not to be rejuvenated in the next morning. Someone will come by your rooms in the morning with a gentle like tap 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 tap, and like they walk away. And it seems like 10-15 minutes later, and again you hear a tap 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 tap. They walk away, and this continues for as long as you are awake. You hear about every 15 minutes this tap 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 on your door.
Just woodpecker, stop! Just like yelling at birds. Go yell at the blue jays.
After about an hour of the 15-minute intervals, you hear a slightly louder knock, and they're like, hello?
Oh, hi.
Oh, and they will gently push the door open. Good, you're awake. I didn't want to disturb you. I've been checking periodically to see if you were well. There's been a bit of a kerfuffle around the city, so they're gathering up some of the guild members, and as you mentioned that you were part of the guild, I wanted to at least inform you that they are assembling the present guild members. Some of them have already left on their first quests, but those who are still in the city, they are calling for a brief assembly at the guild hall. If you are, we heard of it. There were runners gathering the breakfast breads, and we wanted to make sure that you were aware that there was a gathering at the guild hall. I believe there was some sort of crime committed in the night, and they're just looking for any information on it. But
you okay? Is the smelly stuff okay?
Yeah. Oh no, we were not a victim of any crimes. No, No. Most folk, well, for one, the bridge disappears at night, so you can't enter the Temple of Sune at night. So we are mostly exempt from those types of crimes. You look surprised, dear.
Yeah.
Just the bridge disappears.
Oh yes, Sune likes us to be isolated from the mainland, so we may have time for quiet introspection and reflection. So she blesses us with the bridge that disappears during the night, so we may have that time as our own quiet reflection. You weren't told that when you were afforded lodging here?
No, but that's absolutely incredible.
Oh, I'm
handy.
so sorry. That must have been an oversight. I will speak with Mistress Bereth right away about that. It's not that anybody will be punished, but that is a formality that must be expressedly given out when people attend the temple.
He's not mad.
Oh, okay.
She said it's super cool.
Good, fantastic. It is still a faux pas of ours to. Others may not be as kind as you and may feel like they have been trapped here against their will, and we wouldn't want that. So I will make sure that we double down on all of our devotees.
Princess bed.
Princess bed. Oh,
yeah.
You enjoyed it.
Yeah, no one's mad.
Good, fantastic. Well, there are breakfast breads and wines down in the main hall at your leisure, and we have taken the pleasure of. And you now notice like you're wearing the same sort of like devotee robes as them. You are not wearing your attire. You are wearing very comfort, light-fitting, these like, I don't want to say, I keep using the same materials, but they're very light, smooth, soft fabrics. We have taken the pleasure of cleaning and, to the best of our ability, stitching some of the injury to your garments. And they return your garments to you on like a folded hanger. And they're like, please, again, we will be in the main hall when you are well. I will go back to my rounds. And like they politely close the door and like not but 8 seconds later, Parn and Phoenix, you hear like the hello. like they walk off. Seems like they called out, nobody responded. They're like, keep it moving.
Arn will get up and see if Phoenix is still sleeping.
No, he got up pretty early to continue on his making his little potions.
Alright, Arn will nod and head out, not knowing anything about what was just talked about with the other half of the party, but because he wants breakfast.
I would have gotten up like it would have been like kind of inappropriately just like already gotten changed like as the lady was talking, like time to get it, like okay cool, like just getting kind of an obnoxious morning person. Yeah, a little bit. Already changed halfway out the door as the lady was leaving.
Yeah, Lorelai will get dressed and I'll follow her.
Yeah. As you guys you come down to the main hall, you're met by the same sort of I don't want to say, it's not placating, it's very genuine catering and doting, and they present you with a meager breakfast. It's wine and bread, and they're like, while we invite you to stay as long as you need, we understand that many guild members leave on their adventures, and that is agreeable. We only ask that you return anything you had while you were here, and you do not take it with you, as we will afford it to you every time you come back. And just remember, Mistress Barrett did request that anytime you return to the city, you share whatever the spoils of your adventure are with the Lady Sune, if it is something that you are agreeing to do.
Yeah, you can have a smelling stuff.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
And like you see, someone is cleaning up the ornamental gifts that you have left, and they have lined them all up on a table, along with the other, like the coins that you left, and all the gifts, all the art that you've done for them, and they are treating it very much as you intended it. They are like, oh, someone left us gifts. Okay, let's put them here. Let's honor them to Lady Sune. This is their form of a tribute. This is their form of a tithe, as it were, and we will pray for them all, and then do something. we don't have
But she's not really good at it, so she's just more like double blinking, like.
Good day. And they're not ignoring you, but they are going about their morning, regular to do regular homeworks. Guchamog will come through the door. Great, you're here. Good. Hey, I drew up that charter. I didn't. I had Raven draw it up, and it's pretty regular charter stuff. So here's the forms. Do you want to do it here? I said, are you comfortable here? Do we want to go?
Well, we heard through the grapevine that there was something happening at the guild hall concerning something crime related from last night. Should we go over there and partake in that meeting, or?
I mean, every time there's a crime, they try to get all the guild people around and get someone to take care of it. I heard about it, something about the old city and one of the drainage canals. They found a couple of, I think it's a couple of dead people. The bodies weren't in very good condition, so it's kind of hard to tell how dead they were. Really, the smells what got them first, and then we how many dead people? Listen, honestly, we see this a lot, and not the crime, just like them trying to get the guild to take care of Portney and Zaru stuff. That's not our main objective is to reclaim the jungle. But I mean, if you want, we can head down there and take a listen to it.
No, totally understand. We just wanted to be sure it wasn't something we needed to be at.
I mean, technically, if you're in the city, you're supposed to go hear about it. But we could just not be in the city, if you want to be.
I think we sign these documents and we head out.
Let's do it.
Oh, no, I'm gone.
Well, good. Let me here. He'll like unroll the document for you guys. And he's like, okay, so this is most of this is just formality, the articles and the stuff like that. But essentially, they're agreeing to pay you 3 gold each on retainer. 1 gold of that has to go into it's standard guild stuff, but 1 gold of that is going to go into what we call the insurance levy, where a portion of your retainer fee goes towards sometimes people die and we got to revive them. So we as a collective, we take some money to pay out those revivals. And sometimes we can't pay the revivals off. So we take it upon ourselves to clear the debt of the dead. So this can be used for those things. But again, they're going to pay you 3 gold, 2 gold rather. And when you deliver it and come back with proof that you've delivered it with a countersigned, missive, you get 30 gold. It's pretty easy money, honestly. Essentially, we just need to take it to Belawarian and then come back. When we sign this, we'll go get the actual missives and we'll get the hell out of here.
Perfect.
I have a question just looking at it.
Yeah.
So the retainer fee is 3, but then they're giving us 3 as well, net advance.
No, so DM, not Guchamog, they're going to pay you a retainer fee. The net to advance is probably the confusing part. They're going to give you 3 gold. I should probably take the net to advance out. Consider it 3 gold, and they keep 1 of it. That's probably the better way to consider this.
Okay.
I'll take that part out. I was trying to get legal. I'm not a legally person, so that kind of stuff is beyond me. But this is the official charter. It is sponsored by the Flaming Fist. So every time we take a quest, it'll come with one of these things, just as like a reminder for you guys to what you're doing. And in character, because in character we don't have a quest log. That's for us, the players, and the DM. In character, you'll get one of these. A mission title, Missives to Fort Belawarian, followed by the Flaming Fist. So that's your sponsor. And the Belawarian Garrison. Ignore the rest of it. That's just me having fun. It is. So your purpose is to go from Port Nyanzaru to Belawarian. Receive sealed missives and deliver them to Flaming Fist. So you're just carrying sealed missives back and forth. That is because there is a tenuous treaty between the 2 guilds, the 2 parties, the Flaming Fist and the Port Nyanzaru government. So you get 30 gold when you come back with a countersigned missive. And then the important parts are obligations of the company down at the bottom, Article 4. You must maintain the sanctity of the sealed orders. Don't open, copy, or disclose them. Do not engage in any political factions en route, pirates, smugglers, rival guilds, and then come directly back. So like some of them will not let you go, cherry pick your guild, your quests and line up 7 of them and come back. Some of them are like, go do it and come back. And some of them, for instance, the dino and the capture dino, you could have done those at the same time. There's no like clause that prevents that. So we're just we're still somewhat in the tutorial mode of this campaign where I'm slowly introducing things for you guys to make it more real worldish. Hopefully it's fun and not annoying. At any point in time in any of my campaigns, just send me a message if I'm overwhelming and let me know and I'll just stop doing it. It's the only way I can get better. Okay. Having handed you the... Huh?
You're not overwhelming.
Good. Fantastic.
Just clarify.
Appreciate that. Having handed you the charter, not the missives, having handed you the charter, he's like, so I just need the signatures at the bottom. I'll go ahead and witness it here, and he'll sign the witness part, and then we can go get those missives from the guild, and we can get the hell out of here.
point of order,
Yeah.
I would have to sign my real last name.
I guess, yeah. I do not.
Like, does it need to be like I go by a different name, you know, just because I like to remain anonymous. But like, if I'm part of the guild, do I have to use my legal name? Is what I'm asking.
No. Did you use your legal name when you? I mean, they don't really do like applications. That's a good question. I mean, what if someone just said they were a guild member? I mean, I guess
You can use whatever name you want, because like that's grandmother's side. If you don't like your name, you can just pick a new one that like, you know, that feels like you.
Is your real name Guchamog the Sword?
the
Or
blade,
just
the
Gucci
blade
Mog?
actually. But no, sadly, that's a moniker I received. My real name is
Clarence.
Guchamog. It's very difficult to pronounce in human tongue, so it's like it says it in Indraconic, and it's some hackish.
Is quite a mouthful.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah, that's impressive. That's a really I've never even heard of that name, and I've heard of a lot of words.
Yeah, the blade is a lot easier to pronounce. When you're going for fame, you need to pick one. I signed Guchamog. I don't sign my last name at all. So flowers, if you wanted to put flowers.
It was just a point. I mean, I can always ask someone at the guild hall at another time. So for now, I'll sign the name I've been going by.
Why do you need so many names? Like a lot.
Just, you know, anonymity and trying not to be found at this moment. Different things like that. You know?
Are you a criminal?
No, I'm not a criminal. But that's a good question.
That's
No,
okay.
I'm
You're
not a criminal.
We listen and we don't judge. At least that's what I was told, but I have a hard time listening. And
I have a hard time not judging. That doesn't sound like a
Yeah.
deal at all. I don't know.
Are you saying you're judging me, Kuchamon?
Yes.
Why?
I need to judge everybody. Don't you? I'm not gonna treat you differently. I just judge you. You're not a fighter. I judge you as not a fighter.
You've never seen me
I
fight
know that's
fully.
I
Flowers.
think you mean
It's like flowers. Come on.
I can
Yeah.
throw a punch if I
All right, come on.
need to.
Hit me.
No, unfortunately.
Like holding his
I'm
breath,
my
waiting.
hand on you.
I hit him?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
just-
He's just holding his breath.
Hit me and Sage just like, okay.
All right.
But did that hurt? That kind
No,
of hurt my
not
hand.
even kind of. Not even kind of. It didn't, not even a little.
You know what? Should we have some little lotion for his scales?
I-
And I'll just like take a little bit. And, like, I
Yeah.
imagine someone giving me a scale, and I'd be like, it's kind of ashy.
Cuts deep, wild lady. Yeah, I mean, as long as you don't get it on my hands. The last time I had that stuff, my sword was slipping everywhere. It's pain in the arse, really.
Yeah. Make your scales shine. She's like just distracted by whatever. Oh yeah, and then I would have already signed that thing. Just
Oh, good.
like one hand signing it, the other one like putting like okay.
I think
But her-
Lorelai would sign last because for as much as she wants to use her, you know, anonymous name, she also doesn't want to like break a rule. So she would sign last so that she can sign her real name.
Nice. Can Parn write?
Can Parn read?
Hey, I have a 10 intelligence. Thank you very much. Wisdom? Let's not talk about it.
Nice.
It's been a very, very long time. But yeah, I mean, at this point, like, his knuckles don't open up, so it's more like a. It's like carves it in.
Nice. Phoenix? Do you sign the charter? No, I mean, like you.
Oh yeah, you'll sign it,
Okay.
and he's gonna go over to Sage and be like, "Yo, have to have this potion." He's just gonna give it like a present, like, "Here you go." I just give it to her, having no idea what it's gonna do.
Is she like, what? Do I drink it? Like now?
Yeah.
I wonder if I can actually discern what's in it. Like, just be like, take a whiff and be like, oh yeah, you used lavender and rosemary and that stuff that makes your brain explode. Cool. Like, this is super handy. You're like a really smart nerd. Yeah. Yeah. Also, your hair looks... I kind of liked your hair wild and this way too. Like, that's cool. You can wear your hair a bunch of different ways. Good for you. And then I would like show him like some of my potions. Like, I made this. Well, actually, my grandmother did, and then I just found them like and stashed them all in here before I left. But yeah, this one's called like Dragon's Breath, and this one's called like Murder Your Sister. Just kidding. I don't have a sister.
Not anymore, at least.
Yeah. This one's it's really called Sister Root Drought. It's funny. It's funny. That was a joke. But yeah.
That's alarming. Okay.
You know what's funny? I named them.
I know, right? I did, but the fact that Sister Root Drought became Murder Your Sister, I was like, wow, 0 to 100. Fantastic. Brilliant. Okay.
And the other one, like, it is called Golden Cat Flush, the brain exploding potion. And I'm just assuming this one smells like that. The one that Fennec made.
Oh, it won't explode your brain.
Okay. I guess that's just the one I have. We can trade potions later. That's cool. You're amazing. Thank you for the gift. Oh my god. I knew it would be like the bestest of friends. Maybe not good as Dragon Boy and I, but he likes Lorelai better anyway, but that's okay. We all got best friends. Mm-hmm.
To be totally clear, I don't like flowers more than I like any of you. I mean, they're the talkative one, but I like all you guys a lot. Even you, nerd.
How romantic.
No, God. Oh God, no. I mean, no.
Hey, you started it.
I mean, did I? He looks at Sage and Parn. He's like, did I start it?
I don't know. I'm not.
Listen, you know what? I just sign the papers, and then I'll take them back, and we can just act like this didn't happen. Just put this whole thing behind us.
I don't know if I want to walk backwards though. That's like really hard to make it all the way backwards. So
yeah, that is a bit of a pain.
I don't like to walk.
I didn't say anything about walking. Why would you walk back?
I want to go.
He's just like, he's so confused. Just sign the paper. The flowers, just sign it. He gives you like a quill and the paper, and he's like, please.
Yeah, Lorelai's flowers are gonna be all pink from embarrassment, and she's gonna be a little flushed, but she'll sign really fast.
He doesn't even look. He just rolls it up right away, secures it with a little string, sticks it in the scroll case, slings the scroll case across his shoulders, and he's like, I'm gonna meet you just outside the guild, and I'll get the missives for you. If you don't want to get sucked into that investigation, I wouldn't even go inside the guild hall.
Good advice.
He's-
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then, we going on foot? Or are we going on boat?
What do
Well,
you
was-
think is the fastest way?
Fastest
But wait.
boat.
Safest?
Was it our friends who died? Was it like the Falcon lady or that like sassy cat?
Honestly, I didn't do a whole lot of investigating into it. We can go listen to the briefing about it if you want.
Or we don't know. We can probably listen in other ways, right? And I just look at Lorelai. We can probably listen in other ways, right? We'll find out. We would know if it died, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, yes. Don't worry
Okay.
about it.
Okay. I would keep walking, like just foot forward. Like I would turn around backwards and like almost fall, and then turn around forwards again and walk more. And then turn around backwards and be like, I don't think this is working for me.
No, it's not. I don't know why you're doing it.
Just
Listen.
try harder.
You said we have to find us.
Yes. Put. I'm gonna
I
go.
don't-
You know what?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go.
Kuchima, we'll meet you outside the guild hall in like an hour or so.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a canoe. If you don't want, I do want to know if you want to go by boat or by land. If you want to go by boat, we're gonna need to either go out via the guild docks, so we don't have to pay Aramag, or we have to pay Aramag. If we're gonna hoof it on land, we'll want to charter a boat across the river, across the Tiriyiki, and then we can walk the rest of the way there. In terms of safe, I mean, we're not going anywhere really near the rest of the jungle, so the most we'll see is like a stego, maybe a giant snapping turtle occasionally, but for the most part, we're probably going to be pretty safe.
Okay. All right. Well, Han, how do you feel? I know the last time we were on water was not ideal for you.
Water isn't my best friend, but I will go on water if that's where we need to go.
Well, then let's do the water, I think.
Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and the boat's the best way, honestly. I'm supposed to let you make your choices, but it's the best way. It's gonna cost you a little bit of money because you got to charter the boat there and back, but they'll just take it out of your final pay. It's not a big deal. So don't worry about it. We'll go ahead and get the boat ready. Y'all meet me outside the guild, and we'll get this thing cracking. It's gonna be about. This is me counting, not him. It is him counting too as well, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna be about 5 days. So just get some supplies for 5 days. We'll be on the water for about 4 of them days, and then the last one will be by land. We'll finish the 5th day in Port Beloarian, and then we can resupply up there. Sometimes they like to charge you extra because they know you need the stuff. So just don't tell them that you're hard up for supplies, because they'll gouge you. Them flaming fists. Oh, and flowers, they're not the nicest for us non-human looking people. Do you have anything to? Sometimes I just go, well, I mean, my hood up and stuff like that. And the flaming fists aren't the nicest for us non-humies. You have any way to disguise? You know what? You work on that. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of you. They're not going to hurt you. They're just not going to be super nice to you. There's a reason there's not a formal alliance between Port Nyanzaru and Fort Beloarian. It's tenuous at best. Okay, never mind. I'm just going to go. I'll see you guys there. And he's like, hoofs it out of there. Goes to get you your missives to deliver.
So I've got to find
Other
a
than
way to
getting
not
some-
be green. Go ahead.
Other than getting some food, I have everything that I need. What about the rest of you?
I think food is the majority of what we need.
I can. You know that I can get us food, right? You guys are really obsessed with that. You know, we're in the jungle.
We're not gonna be in the jungle. We're gonna be on a boat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Is that what we're doing? We're not hoofing it? How would we have grown hooves anyway? That was interesting.
We're gonna go on a
Yeah.
walk when we get off the boat. There will be a
Good.
walk, I promise.
Okay, good. Boats, huh? How do we sleep on a boat? I
By
guess
lying
it's in-
down.
Closing your eyes and going to sleep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Okay. Do we have to take anything else? No. Cool. Are we going now?
We're gonna go to the market and go get supplies for food, it sounds like, and then we'll have our first mission.
Maybe. We need more healing potions. Do you know how to make those?
Ooh.
To look at Finnick. Do you know how you make? You know how you make that? I don't have the ingredients. I don't really know how.
You know,
Would-
after you die, I can kind of bring you back to life. I mean,
Oh,
you
yeah,
won't know you're alive, but you will technically, not even technically be alive. Your body will move around like it's somewhat alive.
Yeah, that is super cool, and I totally give you permission to do that to me when I die. But I need my brain for at least a little bit longer because I have not made nearly enough friends.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, if you die, your brain's gonna be no use to you.
Yeah, but I don't want to die yet. That's why I was like, because eventually I'll die, of course. Obviously, I mean, I am amazing, but not quite staying alive like forever. So, yeah. So I take it you don't make the healing potions. How do you get one here? Grandmother used to make them for me, and she said I was probably going to fall.
As I said, we'll head to the market. It
Mhm.
does require coin or
Mhm.
money.
The shi-
What?
The shiny things.
Yes, the
This-
shiny things.
I
The
will just
discos,
literally
yes.
out handy the rest of the money in my pocket, which is 4 gold.
I will gladly hold on to this for you. Thank you.
Okay, cool. Get the healy thingies.
We will get the Healy thingies.
Mhm. And a bird. I
I
want a
also have a little bit of gold if we need some.
cool. So we can get a bird. Maybe like
I was not talking about the bird. I was talking about the Healy things.
you're right. That's probably
The
a good
bird
idea.
may have to come later.
Yeah, because we can probably find one. Find
Very
one.
good point. They do
Yeah,
like
that's
to be out in the jungle.
Cool. Yeah. Mhm.
Well, I think we know what we need. Some more healing potions, some food. I think that's it. That's really all we need. Unless someone needs anyone need like crossbolts, a dagger. I don't know. Weaponry, I suppose.
Parn, you lost your whole pack in the trial of initiative, but you found a bunch of stuff, right?
I got back a ton of stuff, but I don't have any rations.
Okay.
I do have tents for us for when we get there. I'm carrying everybody's, or 2 tents, I guess. I think you said each fits 2 people.
That's correct. They are 2 people tents.
It was also said that we should at least have 2 water skins per person.
When going through the jungle, due to the fact that it's the jungle and it's the tropics, you will need 2 water skins per day as opposed to the regular 1 water skin per day. That is also correct. Well,
All I need is some food. I have a belt, knife, short sword, and my great axe. Did you need some weapons? Looking to Lorelei.
No, I've got plenty.
I like weapons.
What weapons do you like?
I don't know, sharp ones, right? Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I use my words a lot. That's what grandmother said is my specialty.
that was a
Well,
specialty. Like, I can't see your hand because it's under the blanket, but I assume it's one of these. Said what movie? Napoleon Dynamite, where that's the guy, and he's like trying to teach the girl how to. Uncle Rico or something. I haven't seen that movie before.
Yeah.
All right,
I
well,
can
cool.
throw a
I
football
remember
over that
is
mountain.
Your mom goes to college. That's all I remember.
Nice. Well, yeah, buying supplies is very simple. You can either buy them at the guild. The guild does give you a discount on all those items, as you do have guild membership. But if you're trying to avoid the guild for reasons, you can buy them in town. In town, they're going to cost you 5 silver a piece, as opposed to the guild rate, which is 3 silver a piece.
How long does that meeting go?
I won't tell you. It's not fair. It's not fair because Guchamug's not here anymore. You could like, wait, Guchamug, come back. I'm going to try to force myself to not deliver in-character information out of character anymore. Sorry, not to be like a dick, but I'm gonna challenge myself.
How far is the guild hall from the market?
Good question. So if we go back to our map, let's go to map, and let's go to chapter 1, Port Anzaru, and drag you guys here. I said drag you guys here. Come on, Roll20. Don't crap the bed at 3 minutes till the end. 7 minutes till the end. Cool. Now I can finally get you there. And it's loading, it's loading, it's loading. Alright, so this is Port Anzaru. You, as previously described, are over here in the Temple of Sune. This, I'm just going to go ahead and put here. That is completely ineligible or illegible. Wow, unlegible. I'm just going to go ahead and call it a night because that's such a fail.
You've been taking the stage.
I've been pretending to be Guchamug I've been pretending to be a dummy for too long. Okay, we're gonna go bold so we can read it. We're gonna go a different color so we can read it. God, there's nothing good about that. Wow. That's just awful. I'm sorry, everybody, that I can't make that better, but I can't, apparently. So that is the guild hall. And the market would be anything. So you could either go through the guild hall to get over to... No, it's a princess thing. So you wouldn't have to go through it. You'd go from here, 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 if you're going to go to the Grand Souk. Now, you don't have to shop at the Grand Souk. There's a bunch of, like, there's a bunch of stalls throughout the town. There would be people selling fresh fish down in the harbor ward. So if you're in the mood for fish rations, you could do that. Now, they're obviously, like, flavor wise, it's going to be fish for 5 days, but so
If not everyone wants to go into the guild hall, I could go and just get stuff for everyone.
yes, split the party.
I think it's a matter of there's that meeting that's happening, and technically we're supposed to be there, and technically we're avoiding it.
I don't want to avoid friendships.
It's up to you. If we go in there, we may get reined into this meeting, and who knows how long that might take.
Why would it rain inside?
Can I just say that was actually my immediate thought, and I laughed, and then you said it. Sage.
I love how much I hate Sage. Like,
Right?
It brings me joy. Well,
that's a valid question.
as we are 4 minutes away from the end of the end of our time, I think that's a better point for us to that leads us off at a good point where we can talk about it throughout the week and see who are you going to the guild hall, are you going to skip it and meet Gujamog down at the docks. That gives us a better opportunity to handle that. So we are going to call it there, and we'll rejoin next week, willing that everybody's available.